Alright everybody, welcome back to another Bosco Tech esports stream. Unfortunately the other team did not want to allow full spectating, so we are only stuck on our team as of now. Jeremiah, you can hit space to go into first person. So the HUD will look a little bit different. Yeah, it is the championship game of Division 2. Bosco's had a very good season, only lost one game. It was a game over spring break when we had a couple disconnect happen. Jeremiah, can you hit left control? Hit it again. Trying to figure out how to close that HUD up top. The starting out is going to be Legion Tower on the control. Bosco going a bit standard for their approach. We have a Mei, we have a Lucio, Genji, as well as the Nike flip-flops Doomfist. And on the side of Valhalla Camp Hill, they do have a Ramatra, I believe a Lucio as well. Yep. A Symmetra. That Symmetra turrets are going to be an issue. It is going to be a few kills going the way of Camp Hill as they take control of the point first. Bosco originally playing a bit of a dive comp, now it seems like they are starting to swap over. We do see the Reaper coming out instead of the Genji. Really good Mei ult, and a beautiful Reaper ult to follow, but that Symmetra Brawl is going to block so much of the Reaper ult. Camp Hill looking to take this first round, already up to 90%. Bosco Tech, 3 members dead. Nike flip-flop, yeah, swapping over to the Winston. Going for a bit of a heavier dive to get onto that site. Nike flip-flop does dive on the site, gets the bubble shield down, finds 1 kill, possibly for another, but it's going to be Alex on the side of Camp Hill that finds 2 players of Bosco Tech. And as I say it, the 3rd one's going to fall, the 4th one's going to fall, and that's going to be point capture round 1 to Camp Hill.
First round lost. Score 0-1.
Don't fail me, or else.
If you want my help, you better be dying.
Mic test, mic test. Alright, there you go. I'm back. I don't know if you heard last match, but playing a lot of more of a brawl tech than dive tech right now, especially with the switch over to the Reinhardt and Mizuki instead of.
Hey, big guy.
Now I know this control point Bosco has traditionally been pretty good at capturing.
I'm not going with the dive and gets the ram.
Beautiful rocket dash onto the ram, but I don't think Bosco's there to really support it, and there is going to be not enough damage as he's gonna fall. Some good healing coming out of the side of Camp Hill to keep that Ramatra alive.
I think we're
Kiriko just gonna dash out to safety. Mizuki just trying to get some sort of space here. Reaper is going to TP on the site. Does get some damage. It is going to have to make Camp Hill turn and look possibly at the Reaper. But now Reaper on this flank, what can he possibly find? Is super weak, does get back to the team, finds the heals, but now Nike flip-flops again alone on an island. The healers of Bosco Tech need to get to him, and they need to get to him fast. Lucio weak, can they find the kill? They do find the Lucio, but as I say that, Reinhardt's just gonna fall again, so the front line of Bosco just not available. Dave looking for a kill on the Symmetra, finds it with the melee.
Ram popping ult immediately after.
But the Ram does fall.
They're trying to take point right now. They have the opportunity to do.
Yep, and that's gonna be Reinhardt on the site, doesn't land the ult, finds one kill, looking for the second, possibly looking for the third, but they just need to get this point control, but he just can't kill this Sojourn.
Oh, there she goes down. Rambo being the tough one right now.
Yeah, but that's 3 players down. Bosco now just needs to get onto point. With 3 players down, make it 4, make it 5, the other 3. Now a bit of a staggered spawn for Camp Hill.
Now they have to make sure they can hold this spawn right now.
First point capture for Bosco. 75% for Camp Hill.
Careful.
Bosco has to battle back into this now. But this is where they shine. Once they get this point hold, they are very good at keeping the enemy team from getting back onto the point, but it is going to be a bit of a rear push from Camp Hill. There's going to be a Kiriko ult, but immediately countered by the Mizuki ult, and there's going to be a Reaper ult to follow. Symmetra Wall does go up to block the bullets once again, but it is going to be 2 kills going the way of Nike and the Kiriko, and it is going to be a Reinhardt ult to follow. That is a lot of kills going to Bosco Tech as they continue to hold this point up to 36% now and climbing as they try to chip away at this lead.
Amazing heals by both Mizuki and Kiriko for Bosco Tech as well.
I wish we could see the ult charge so we knew what ults are going to be available. On both sides.
May using her ult right now, trying to also defeat them.
There is a good TP from Symmetra. A very nice teleporter placed into that top window.
Symmetra is going to follow suit right now.
A nice shield. This Ramatra plays around his shield very well. Like just dashing in between both sides to block all the bullets. Interesting teleporter setup from the Symmetra, having 2 teleporters right next to each other. Lucio just trying to push the Bosco players into the abyss. Reinhardt not going to able to find the Tracer, but he is going to find her with the hammer.
Bosco taking the lead now.
85% to 75%. Bosco just needs one more hold. This is going to be the last push for Camp Hill to get onto this point. It is going to be another Symmetra TP. Reinhardt almost finds the Kiriko with the rocket dash, but not able to do it, but it is going to be finished by Reaper. Nike finds one more, and Reaper finds a second.
August takes it up now.
And it is going to be a Reinhardt ult and a Reinhardt rocket jump. Mauga just going to dash away, but the E from the Reinhardt is going to finish it off. Bosco Tech even up on the round, unless Tracer has something to say about it. Onto the point. Now Reinhardt just needs to find these elusive characters, needs to get a couple more melees in. Dave doing what he can to aid, does use the Kiriko ult. They just have to clear one more player, but it is going to be the Symmetra TP still alive.
Reinhardt
and it's another Reinhardt onto the site for the side of Camp Hill.
And they get that point.
They do get the point. Reaper with an ult in the bag. I don't think that transfers point to point, but he did have it just in case they need to. Bosco with a very nice capture and 100% hold after being down 75% in the round.
Bosco really showing their tactic there with being able to hold point, even though not having the advantage and then pulling the underdog that match right there.
I mean, Bosco is a very dive-heavy team. They love playing dive. They love playing the Genji, the Doomfist, people that get in. But it seems like this Camp Hill team just has a very good defense against the dive. So Bosco, this is really their first test of how well they can adapt and change their typical play style.
Indeed.
Unfortunately, Riptide did not hit either 3 of those basketball shots, so typically I see that as a bad sign going into the game, but maybe I'm wrong. There's going to be some Reinhardt on Reinhardt action.
Ooh, the super grab right there.
May alone on an island. does have to use the freeze, the ice cocoon, heal up.
Reaper pushing against that Reinhardt right there.
I will say, as of now, this entire point pressure is in control of Camp Hill. They are going to be the first ones to capture the point once again. Just very good pressure that they are applying against Bosco Tech. Nike Flip-Flops is going to be alone on site. He does have the shield at full HP to work with and get back. Mizuki does find the chains onto the Reinhardt, but there's just not enough damage going in to help support. Is that a Bastion I see on the side of Camp Hill? It is a Bastion.
This is the Rein right there.
But the healers of Camp Hill are just doing so well to keep the teams alive.
Both healers on both sides.
As I say, there's possibly going to be one healer dead. Yep, it is Lucio, and it's a
healer.
full team wipe, actually. Team kill for Bosco as they take control of the point in this third round. Camp Hill with that very nice early pressure. That I think the Reaper really going down the staircase here had some good entry onto the Bastion. Got the Bastion like quarter HP, did force out the Suzu from the Kiriko.
Bastion coming in with an ult right now and gets no one.
Yeah, I mean, that ult does push Bosco back, but Reinhardt's going to find the Symmetra, and then May's going to find the Lucio, so that's a healer and a DPS down, but that is going to be a nice ult from the Reinhardt, but some beautiful heals from the Bosco
Mizuki ult
Tech
coming in too!
And that's almost another team wipe for Bosco, as you said it. The Mizuki ult comes in, the Kiriko ult comes in, but that is a lot of ults being used from Bosco to just take a narrow lead, 40% to 30% on this point capture.
Still with this narrow lead, it'll help him gain more. We do have a May ult though, which is good in last resort. As Ryan TP's in, trying to go after the May, but does not do much. May has the opportunity right now to use ult, but doesn't. Reaper goes in. Doesn't have any Wraith form or any— oh no, he does have Wraith form, I take it back. Trying to evade right now. Going after that heal pack, and he might have to let Camp take that.
Can't live without him.
Now they have to regain point again. Ryan versus Ryan right now, as you can see, as the healers are coming back. Mizuki is the only healer that Bosco has right now as of this moment. Looks like we're having a real good brawler here with the Ryan. Kiriko, as I said, Kiriko's back in the game as well. Symmetra uses ult with the Ryan ult. Oh, does not get it off though. Camp is taking it and almost going to take the lead right now. Bosco has to try and get in and see if they can come back and take that lead.
Hey.
That May ult could have came in real handy with that Ryan ult right there. Reaper is going on the flank right now, as you can see.
Now it is getting close to do or die point for Bosco, as Camp Hill does get up to 81%. We do have a few ults in the back, but May gonna fall with the ult available. Reaper gonna do what he can to possibly get some damage in. Does use his ult, but immediately gets sniped by the Bastion, and I fear that this might be the end for Bosco in this map 1, as Camp Hill's at 96%, and that is a staggered respawn, and I don't think anybody can get on the site. And game 1 gonna go the way of Camp Hill as they clutch up the final round.
Okay, the game goes to Nike Flip-Flops as Reinhardt. Right now we're about to see what second map they choose. Right now Cap has the lead at the moment. But thankfully it is a best of 5, so Bosco has his chances to take it back. And as we've seen, Bosco can most likely do that.
I mean, I feel like the MVPs of that game are just the Camp Hill healers. Like, they just kept that team alive all the time. That, and also the TPs from Symmetra, just setting up that teleporter constantly in that top window round 2, even though that was the round we took. But even on the last one, just helps them get back to point so much faster and just apply a lot more pressure that I just don't think Bosco is ready for.
Yeah, no, especially those healers. They kept that Malga and the Ramatra alive, especially when he's just going in there against our tank, and our tank's doing a lot of damage. Our damage is doing all amazing amount of damage. But those healers are keeping them alive. that's something maybe they might have to look on, especially for Bosco. They probably most likely flank the healer so they can get the rest of the team. Looks like we're going King's Row.
That is Bosco's, I think, best map, but we'll see how we play against this team that is so far doing pretty well against us.
Overall, they are probably the first team we have to admit that has put up much of a challenge against Bosco as well throughout the whole season of this Overwatch. Looks like we are going into our second match as of now.
Now entering King's Row.
Looks like we're running what we ran last match as well. Reinhardt, Mei, Kiriko, Ziki, and they are playing defense, so
Just
hopefully
one
once
more
they
mission.
come here.
Set up here.
I'll protect your friends.
I think we have a Widow, I take it back. Oh, I'm
I don't think Bosco ever touched a Widow.
no, it's Ana. Oh, my bad. Ketchup.
I don't mind a lot of picks, some good sleeps hopefully could come in.
Yeah.
Bosco gonna start on defense. Does have a history of not preventing teams to capture points, but I do feel like Camp Hill is the team that will be able to open up the payload, and immediately, as we say, once again, it is just a nice teleport from the Symmetra. But Reinhardt gonna find the Kiriko, so that is one healer down, but immediately going to get traded out, as well as the Ana dead and the Mei dead. That's just a lot of players for Bosco down, and I believe that is a full team wipe. That is going to be first segment over to Camp Hill, second segment now, and I believe the third segment payload open immediately for Camp Hill. Much different than what Bosco is used to, playing a bit from the back foot.
Stop the payload.
Just those Symmetra teleporter plays. I feel like just keep catching Bosco by surprise, and they just don't kill the teleporter in time too.
Especially because their tank is taking his teleport as well.
I feel like I'd like to see the Reaper swap. I feel like I'd like to see more of like a soldier, just somebody hit scan that's like a little bit farther range. I feel like our DPSs play a lot of like close range DPS, but Camp Hill just has so much pressure that they're just not able to get close enough to do damage.
Especially if they went either Bastion or maybe Strat to do damage just from the side, as we have backing up right now. Taking on our Mei. They are down the Mei and the healer. Not looking good.
No, it is not. Camp Hill about to get to the first payload point now. And a nice ult from the Reinhardt does get a couple players, but he is going to immediately die. No players from Bosco there to aid in that.
I'm grateful.
5 minutes and 50 seconds. Bosco has to hold this now.
We have a teleport setting up. That Reinhardt might come down right now. We do have a Kiri ult and a Mei ult that has not been used. That Kiri ult has been used. Reinhardt dragging out the other Reinhardt. Their tank is now beyond. As you said that, you actually have a Riptide switching over to Soldier.
And I just feel like it's just so much more damage that you can stay safe by your team instead of having to constantly push up and just be in the middle of the fight. But Campbell gonna find a few kills onto the healers and the tank, and I do fear that this is going to be game. Sorry, round 1. That was very fast. Bosco just not looking like themselves today.
0 to 3. Switching sides.
All year running dive successfully and just runs into a team that is very good at playing against it. Kind of getting forced to swap off of it instead of playing your own game. I mean, it can make you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But we'll see what Bosco's answer is on the offensive side.
Especially weird because all week we've been trying to see if they can run anything besides dive as well. Just counter dive or running that isn't dive. So, Bosco Tech is attacking and Cap is defending. Hopefully Bosco can turn this around or at least do the same as Cap did and we go over into an overtime.
Hammerman! Any German music you recommend?
Krankenwagen Groom! The best band of the 2030s!
Never heard of them.
What? They defined techno polka! You young people have no culture at all!
He actually did switch off that Mei for a Bastion as well, now that I see that. Although we did trade off that Soldier back to a Reaper.
Yeah, so it does seem like Bosco matching a little bit of the team comp of Camp Hill. They are not going to use the Symmetra TP. Camp Hill just playing more back near this point. They are giving Bosco a lot of space to move up towards this point.
Ryan's coming in with all facing their charges right there. Symmetra's turret is doing a lot of damage to Ryan. Can he get healed though?
Nike just keeps getting caught away from the team.
Yeah.
What's up?
If Nike were to run probably maybe a better counter, it might have been Malga or Sigma. Malga would be able to do a lot more of that damage along with that burn that he has.
Reinhardt on the side of Camp Hill just going to dash back to his team. Nike is going to help find a kill as Dilbil is able to find 2 himself, followed by a final by Riptide, and that is going to be point open now. Payload ready to push forward unless they can find a teleport to get quickly back on the site. But no, I do think they are just going to set up for the payload hold.
Bastion using his third form and just trying to melt whoever he can. Shredding a lot of those people, especially the Symmetra right there. And Reaper does find a kill, but Symmetra's very harmful to them. Ryan getting basically healed by Kiriko. We have a Mizuki all popping up out of nowhere, and a Kiriko ult as well. And another Kiriko ult as well.
That is some nice damage from the Reaper coming out with that Kiriko ult, just that increased attack speed, increased movement speed. And Bosco continuing their push, trying to match the push of Camp Hill. 4 minutes and 10 seconds remaining to get to this first payload checkpoint and extend their time.
Reaper really having to flank right now is Bastion. Say that a Bastion all comes in.
Like my first shot?
Symmetra ult as well. Ryan charge and another Ryan, and our Ryan goes, our Bastion goes down.
Like a gentle rain.
He has back and has also gotten rid of the symmetric turrets. So symmetric turrets are really doing a lot of damage to our team. Super coming in with the lane and trying to go after Symmetra. Ryan is left. Bastion really trying to sleep. Reaper trying to go in for an ult maybe?
It takes two.
Reaper does teleport and is trying to look for that ult. He does get rid of their healer. Gets rid of a turret. Gets rid of their Bastion. That was so cool right there. And he's gonna get rid of their Symmetra right now. And he gets rid of the turret. That is an amazing cleanup by that Reaper right there.
Very nice fight by Bosco to get to this first point. They just need one more fight win and they will unlock some additional time.
Let me balance you out.
But they do have to find their way all the way to the end in order to tie it up.
You got a Rhino coming in right now with a Reaper ult.
A nice Reaper ult from the heavens as he drops, but it's just not going to be enough damage to find a single kill with it.
He did get one kill, he got the Lucio.
Yeah, he found it at the end after the ult ended. But there is going to be another Kiriko ult as well. Can Reaper find a kill? Yes, he can. But is there enough of Bosco there to be able to continue this push? Reaper going to TP to safety as this Reinhardt was very much up in his face. Action going to fall to the Reinhardt. Nike flip-flops finally back with his team, able to play some of that front line, but Campbell having a very strong final hold on this first point.
Coming in as well too.
And that's just going to be Nike dead again.
They're really hard targeting Nike as we can see right now.
And they have pushed Bosco back far towards their spawn.
Right now, Bosco has to win this team fight to see any more progress made. You have a Symmetra and a Mizuki ult. Really decent time. We do have a Rhino coming in too as well as the Mizuki ult, and our Rhino at a very weird disadvantage.
Oh,
but he takes
Nike
that
going to
Rhino out
take
of
the
there.
Rhine all the way back to his team, and they are going to find the kill onto him.
Gets
And a
that
nice
hammer
three-man
down.
ult from Nike flip-flops. Now Bosco can hopefully push this payload and get it to the first checkpoint. Those Symmetra turrets, man,
They're
just
annoying,
are doing
huh?
so much damage to Bosco.
Thank you, my friend.
Now, if Bosco can find this full capture and push it into overtime, Camp Hill is going to have a lot more time on the clock. They will have a full 5 minutes to see how far they can get the payload again. And I mean, last time it only took them about 2. So if Bosco wants some time to be able to fight this overtime, they need to get it captured fast. And there is going to be a TP from the Reaper. I expect possibly an ult from the heavens once again, but no, he has to retreat to his team and find some healing.
That Bastion though is keeping her away from him. Just make sure she doesn't deploy any more turrets. He does have his ult though, so a good flank ult would probably help a lot in the fight. If you get rid of that Symmetra turret, they are starting to pay a lot more attention to where she plays.
Yep, getting rid of the teleporters as well. That is always big. Riptide possibly looking for an ult angle, and he is going to find it. He finds 2. Reinhardt finds the others, and he finds the 3rd. And I do believe that is going to be point capture for Bosco, pushing it into an overtime.
An amazing ult by Riptide. Just that was beautiful.
Fantastic Reaper ult. Now, Camp Hill does have 5 minutes remaining to see how far they can push a payload. Bosco has 1 minute and 8 seconds, so Bosco needs to have an insane defensive hold in this overtime. Oof.
There's a lot of pressure on Bosco, especially with that 1 minute and 8 second timer.
Yeah, I just think they need to time their ults, but I feel like some of their ults are just like a little bit mistimed.
Yeah. Well, especially because of Dylan. He was in the earlier games, he was holding on to his May ult when he could have easily done it, and that would have been a lot of team fights won. And now he's on Bastion, where he is using his ult a bit more.
They have this coming. So let's give it to
Still
them.
holding ults and having them untimed can make or break a game, especially with the one right now.
You brought a fox to a gunfight.
You must be fun at parties.
I don't go to parties.
Yeah, that makes sense. You'd have to be invited first.
Is that one of their players?
What happened? That's Deadshot questioning R. Oh, someone left the game. I
Yeah.
guess. Looks like they might be at a disadvantage.
No, that was I think a spectator.
Oh, okay.
Commence. Capture objective
Bosco is going to be on the offensive for this first overtime.
You have to really push
Reaper,
her to
good
get
TP behind. Seeing what he can find. Action getting some good damage again. Nike flip-flops is on the point. Is going to get rocket boosted away.
that really dangerous push right now.
Nice,
but they
and that
take
is
that
going to be
team
the
fight.
Reinhardt down. That's going to be 4 players dead now for Camp Hill. Make it 5, and Bosco, a much better team push to capture that point than they had on the first try. They are going to get that point capture very quickly.
escort the
And now coming up on the final of their allotted time.
As we know,
As long as they don't get off the payload, they will be able to continue pushing it, but that does make team fights a lot harder.
canceled Reaper teleport right there.
Ooh, and he almost was able to snipe it from the top. Overtime now, they need to heal this Reinhardt if they want any chance at all. They need that Reinhardt shield. And they just can't get off this point. They need to heal Reinhardt right now. He is going to be
Mizuki ult with the hammer down. Does it save anyone? No. Puts that Reinhardt though at a disposition and kills our Bastion. Looks like
But
they're
there's going to
winning
be
this
3
team fight
kills
though.
going over to Bosco.
4. Just trying to get that Lucio,
Yep.
and they get him.
Now just Bosco just cannot C9 here.
They really can't, and they really can't lose any more team fights.
Bastion
And they
now
have to
getting
hold
back
ult
to his
sacredly.
team. We do have a Reaper ult available, 97% on the Bastion ult and 91% on the Kirito ult. So we are almost at 3 ults available for use from Bosco.
Both Kiri and Reaper are flanking, and that is helping us out a lot right now. Ryan coming in, but he's not doing much good damage right there. You really have to be careful with the Symmetra turrets.
And that is going to be Nike
Cash
flip-flop
Deal.
dead, and they're going to be off the point. 93 meters Bosco gets after unlocking the payload. Now they need to hold Camp Hill for 5 minutes from getting to 93 meters. It is going to be a very, very tough ask. 5 straight minutes of borderline perfect Overwatch.
That is a big ask. But knowing Bosco, they are not scared of that challenge.
Together, strike them down.
If we do this right, they won't even know what happened.
Now they just need to be ready for the Symmetra TP. They feel a little bit staggered when there is going to be, like, they know there's going to be a teleporter. Camp Hill is just going to rush that point as fast as possible and force a team fight, because they can just force a team fight over and over.
1. Attackers in
Ashen, I think, set up for this teleporter.
There's a
He
turret.
does see the teleporter, but he's not going to get enough damage in to kill the teleporter before they all take it. However, the Reinhardt of Camp Hill is going to be dead immediately. I think he just pushed a little bit too far forward with that rocket booster.
Reaper taking that Bastion. Now they gotta really deal with the Symmetra turrets if they can.
And there's
That
just a
Lucio.
Lucio left, and that is
Boy.
pretty much a full team wipe, bar the last healer. A nice hold from Bosco. I think they need to. I think that teleporter is still up though. They probably need to destroy it unless they did destroy it.
Yeah, that teleporter's gone right now. They're set up, reset up. Oh, they're trying to go up for the
Yep, they are
bastion
going
for
for a flank angle now, and it is going to be Deadshot's Mizuki done and dusted, but they do find the tank. But the Symmetra turret's just doing so much damage, but Reaper gonna find a TP onto the backline, and he finds 2 more kills as Nike Flip-Flop finds the Mizuki as well, and it's another great hold from Bosco.
Yeah, Bosco right now showing that they can hold still, even though they're not fully winning on their attack right now. Their defense is being amazing.
Like mending a shadow.
They're just holding that as best as they can right now too. Reaper coming in with an amazing ult, getting 2 kills, 3 kills, 4 kills off of that. I apologize. That is a 2 kill with the Bastion getting a kill and so is the Ryan getting a kill. He goes up to go after that Symmetra. He is like, hey, I'm not letting you leave. Yeah, they were really making sure that Symmetra gets no gain whatsoever from any of that. Seeing right now, they're just trying to punish Symmetra as best as they can, along with that Ryan that is just pushing up with like no healers.
Camp Hill's still with 3 minutes remaining, but for these first 2 minutes, they have not had an answer to get in onto this point. They've tried teleporting behind, they've tried teleporting up top. But Bosco just being a lot more prepared, but now it is going to be a side angle. Bastion is going to ult, he is going to find not one, but Reinhardt finds Deadshot, but it is going to be 3 more kills going to Bosco as Nike Flip-Flops finds another, and it is going to be a full team wipe again. Bosco is playing phenomenal defense right now. Hold after hold, team wipe after team wipe. Bosco is standing strong. They want to get this map win. They want to even up the series and move into map 3 tied 1-1. 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining now for Camp Hill to be able to unlock this payload.
As I believe we do have him, okay, do have a shadow. Ooh, with the Ryan getting chained up right now. Ryan using his ult right now. Reaper coming in too.
But there's
another
going to be a
Ryan ult as
counter
well.
Ryan ult
With the Mizuki ult coming for the save.
Oh, but it is a Sombra now. A character flip for Camp Hill as they are going over to Sojourn, Lucio, Sombra. They are now panicking. They don't know what to do to counter this Bosco hold, so they are trying to swap characters. They're trying to find an answer.
They're trying every trick in the game they can right now.
Bosco holds again, Ryan.
Yeah, they do.
1 minute and 30 seconds remaining. That's less time than Bosco had in their initial push in this overtime. Dilbil is going to fall immediately to the Sombra. Reaper trying to find her as she does get the hack, but Reaper going to fall onto this backline. 95% charging. Can he find enough for an ult? I don't think he can, as he just gets away. He just finds a health pack, but it is hacked by Sombra, so he's not going to be able to heal. Sombra is going to find a hack onto him, but it's just enough to find the kill. 1 minute now. Camp Hill unlocks the payload. Bosco, honestly, burning 4 minutes of the 5 minutes remaining is a great point to be at currently. 50 seconds now is all they have to hold them. They just have to stop them from getting the 93 meters on this payload.
Ryan is looking for a heavy snag.
Nike is at 96% of his ult and charging.
He does have ult right now.
And we do know that Reaper ult is there as well. Can possibly combo them, but it is going to be Sombra on the backline, but Sombra's gonna fall.
Sombra.
Reaper able to find the kill on the Sombra, and it is going to be the ult
Reaper
from
ult is an amazing cleanup right there as well.
the ult from the Reinhardt, perfectly comboed with the ult from the Reaper. 10 seconds now on this final push. Bosco just needs to hold them from getting onto the payload. 5 seconds now and counting. Sombra looking to possibly dash on this backline, but Reaper is ready and waiting for it. In overtime
Sombra
now.
takes down our tank.
They do find the kill on the Nike flip-flops.
Ooh, with a good Bastion ult though, that might have done some damage and some spacing.
But it is going to be a nice Reinhardt hold from Camp Hill, and he is going to take the Bastion to his death as well. They find the team wipe, and they're on the payload and pushing 50 meters now. Bosco needs to get back on the defensive once they get off these spawns, but now it's going to be staggered. The Sombra able to find Dave. Camp Hill now to 70 meters. That's only 20 meters to the final point. Bosco just needs one good hold. 80 meters now. 13 meters left for Camp Hill to get this map victory.
They could use a Mizuki.
And
also.
there it probably is. Nike flip-flops is gonna fall. Mizuki does use his ult, but Camp Hill gonna clutch it up at the very end. Oh my goodness. That overtime though, I mean, that's the best Bosco's looked yet today.
Amazing overtime right there.
But just what an insane clutch. Just that Sombra hack onto the Reinhardt, able to find the kill. Dang.
That really was something. They really had it there too. If that Ryan didn't have his ult, they could have easily won that match. It just was down to that Ryan saving his ult in the last minute.
And that is going to be map 2 in favor of Camp Hill. 2-0 map count. Bosco needs a reverse sweep in order to win this match.
Thank you. Thank you. Alright, the casters disappeared on me, and I am the stream crew for today. My name is Jeremiah Bourbano. If you don't know, I was part of the League of Legends team, my rivals team, and also every 8 team. One of the casters is coming back. The game's about to start soon in a little bit, so I'll give it to him when he comes back. Huh? Yeah, it's gonna start. Alright, so we see the same comp from the previous rounds. We see the Bastion staying, you know, that works for the overtime and it worked for the game before, whenever they were trying to push and change it up a little bit. Reaper is still staying the same. It was a tough loss in that overtime last round, but bring it back and keep going. Welcome back, Ryan.
Thank you.
2, 1. Initial flashpoint.
Yeah, right now, that especially after last game, they're really trying to figure out what they can improve on, especially with that Sombra just being Camp's last ditch effort right there.
Yeah, we saw that Reaper always counting that Sombra in any type she could have. Right now, we need to get the shots off there. That's that half right there.
They are going back a bit with the Ramatra instead of Reinhardt.
Reinhardt is taking some type of space. They are playing on the attack this time, not on the defense as they were last time.
And they do get point.
Tech does take the first point.
You have Sombra just coming.
Reaper does get hacked. Sombra is low. Oh, there goes down the Lucio. Reinhardt is pushing up a little bit. No healing to back him up though. He's on no man's land. So he does go down. Kiriko on the enemy team does go down. Can't tell.
We do have Bosco just holding though amazingly.
Yes, they are almost up to 40% now, which is a really good gap, I would say.
Once they get past that 50 mark, it's basically theirs to take.
I actually see the Reaper pick on the. I don't even know the
Ram. You got a good pick on the Ram right there too, especially because their take has been diving up left and right, and the only reason why he hasn't suffered as much as he should have is purely because of his healers.
This is more of an open map, but not kind of congested, and there's a lot more space where the team can just connect together. So it's a lot harder for Kento to do what they've been doing most games and just trying to get the picks one off by one by getting a little distraction in, but Tech's holding it pretty well.
We do have a Cassidy ult coming in right now. With the Bastion
huge ult!
that.
Gets two, gets the Lucio and Cassidy. Also the Reinhardt goes down. Also does the Kiriko. Also goes, oh my gosh, they all go down.
Team kill! Amazing
Wow.
by Bosco getting that first part. Yeah,
Bosco Tech played amazing at this point.
Bosco is hungry for it.
Yes.
Each game is more and more of a testament to their own will and the fact that they just want to win.
Exactly, I agree. Not letting anything let them down. They are holding this point really well. They are playing the attack again.
I hear they have to be careful because Sombra can flank them from anywhere and they just have to be really careful of her.
Sombra does get one good hack on someone, then it goes unfortunately, and we see some people though.
Their tank
Reinhardt does go down by going in no man's land. Here's the Lucio.
Reaper does have ult.
Bosco Tech is learning more about trying not to go in no man's land that they should. They are playing more together, not as far as they should, so they're getting heals. There might be a little mistake here and there, but it doesn't affect the team.
Yeah, any hiccup is immediately erased by either a heal or a tank.
I agree.
Damage is doing amazing correction on especially the Sombra where she's just rushing up, or even their tank rushing up as well. As we can see, our Reaper is very much paying attention just to see if Sombra comes from anywhere. We do have a switch over to the healers now with Mizuki all being coming in. Oh, it looks like it's Kiri versus Sombra. Oh, the Sombra runs away. We do have Ryan rushing in, almost getting our Reaper. But our Ryan is not allowing that whatsoever. Our Ryan does have ult, and that would have been a good opportunity to use it right there. That would also put us down the wall. Ryan runs in, oh, with the Sombra ult and a Kiri ult as well. This is not looking good for Bosco. They're putting a big disadvantage here. Oh, with an amazing Reaper ult for cleanup. Oh, we do have a Ryan ult. Trying to take down our Reaper. Our Ryan is not letting that happen though. Nike flip-flops getting taken away by the tank. But their tank suffers more than ours. They're just trying to clean up that Sombra right now as well. As Bosco takes that 2 point, they are with a 2 point lead right now as we speak. Bosco showing they've learned the Freaks methods, I'm sorry, Camp's methods, and they've learned their ways, and they're no longer playing nice with them either. This Ryan immediately put at a disadvantage too as well. Ryan is down, having a huge team fight to get to the other point as well too. That puts Camp at a big disadvantage as well as we speak because they no longer have a tank, so it's gonna be harder for them to push, especially with Sombra. Capturing point as we speak right now. Bosco really has to hold. Their Reinhardt comes back. Ryan versus Ryan here and there. We do, I think, mostly have all ults right now as we speak. Oh, we do get a soldier on ult as we speak, but she gets chained up and she gets immediately demolished. Oh no, I take it back.
Dead shot go down. We see that the Reinhardt pulling the other art box with Reinhardt. Reaper stuck in the corner.
Not a good team fight as you can see right now.
Reinhardt goes
tank
down.
and healer.
Ashen goes down too. And Reaper has to push with the point.
Oscar does take the 50% though.
Down goes our Kiriko too. Right now is not a good time to stagger. We gotta play, and if we die, then either leave or just try not to die. Or die at the same time.
Well, this is the first team fight that they have lost on Servasa right now, so honestly, this is really good for Bosco.
Sure.
Even if they do get that 1 point, they can easily make it up for the next two.
We are still at 54%, so.
Yeah. As long as they don't get past that 55 or 54, we have basically that point right there.
Dude, we see the Campbell Reinhardt getting chipped away. Reinhardt
with the Mizuki ult to save.
Great Mizuki ult, counting the Reinhardt a little bit.
Reinhardt
Reinhardt is super
up.
low. Ooh, Bosco 6 Reinhardt gets hacked by Sombra. Bosco
They're
6
just trying to
Reaper
take down
really
that
low.
Ryan. They do.
There goes the Reinhardt and the Sombra.
And they get that Kiri.
Reinhardt chasing the Kiriko.
Yeah, she has
Our
nowhere
Bastion
to
does
run.
go down. Kiriko goes down as well.
If we win this team
Also does
fight,
our
though.
Lucio.
And there goes
the-
their Sojourn. Rims does leave.
This should be fun.
They are taking this as a win for Bosco right now. Looking close to it. They have one more team fight to win and they take it. We do have a Kiri ult though, so that might actually save Bosco a lot. Our Reaper tries to take down the Sojourn but misses. We have a Kiri ult with a Rhine ult. Oh, being cancelled by the enemy team's Rhine. We do have another
I
Kiri
don't know.
ult.
Yeah, I just think that's a bad Kiri ult when most of the players are already dead, but maybe not, as they do find the kills.
And they take it, and that is Bosco's first game win. An amazing comeback after what we've seen from the past two games.
A nice 3-0 Flashpoint win. I mean, most teams aren't used to Flashpoint. We have only played it in... What?
I think this season.
Yeah, I don't think we've played it this season because we've won 2-0 every time. So we played it last week in the best of 5, but that is going to be map 1 for Bosco in this hopeful reverse sweep. They cut the deficit in half into 2 maps to 1, and now on to map 4.
And they're learning a lot of the focuses, and they're just demolishing this team right now. Amazing plays by Bosco. Yes, we're back! Oh, thank God!
Winner.
Are you surprised?
Arriving at Coliseum.
Ladies and gentlemen, I was just informed it is a best of 7 game. So this means that Bosco has even a bigger chance to come back, hit harder than ever before, and it's being shown right now as we speak.
Yeah, that's my bad. The rulebook said best of 7. The Discord channel for the game said best of 5, so I changed it to best of 5. But I am done.
I'll decide my own.
Now we do have our first look at push of this year. Yeah, push on Coliseum. I don't think
That's gotta be a
either of
fun
these
map.
teams have touched a push map.
Probably not. I know Bosco for sure has not. They've been easy with the sweeps.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Well, push only comes out in a best of 5 if you get to game 4.
It's true.
And again, just standard setup that we've seen so far from Bosco. Interested to see. Oh, and it's going to be an Echo on the side of Camp Hill. Echo, Juno, Mercy,
Orisa,
Orisa, Sojourn. A completely new look for Camp Hill as they are trying to find an answer for, I guess, what Bosco has done at the end of the Escort game with the good hold they had, as well as the Flashpoint game that they just had. But that is going to be a kill going the way of Nike flip-flops onto the Sojourn, as well as a kill for the Reaper.
We do have Orisa in her gold form right now, so that's going to be a hard thing to counter. Bosco does get that little bit push right now, as you can see.
I mean, he did try to rocket boost, but he did get stunned by the Orisa. This Mercy just pocketing the Orisa the entire time. I do think that one of Bosco's members is...
Oh, he gets the Mercy! Oh, no, but she flies away. That
I
would
do
have been
think
such
one
a
of these
clean
Bosco
kill.
members is going to need to swap onto a DPS.
Range?
Yeah, they need something that's going to be able to pick this Mercy out of the sky, because let me tell you, Reaper is not that character.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely on that part, too. And also, there might have to be a tank switch as well. Either something along the lines of Winston or Malga or Sigma, just to counteract her, because she's going to be a little bit...
Sojourn is going to be one shot. Orisa just pushing back this Reinhardt, and it is going to be Nike Flip-Flop who is going to fall. But Dilbil, on the swap fashion, is going to find a kill onto Echo.
He does have ult right now, which is may work in their favor if they go in for a push.
Without Camp Hill, with a bit of a lead. The first push advantage is go to Bosco attacks, but Camp Hill has had a very good pushback. They're gonna have a nice kill on this Sojourn. This is going to be a Mizuki ult. What can Bastion now do to help aid in this? And it's not going to be much in the turret form, but it does push Camp Hill back as Bosco takes re-control of the robot.
You get a Zarya switch instead of no longer, and he's going to kill that Mercy as well. Amazing.
Dude, I don't mind this Zarya switch at all.
Oh, yeah.
Zarya just melting through the opposition. Finds the Mercy, finds the Orisa.
It's an amazing switch up by Nike flip flops here with the Zara.
I haven't seen Zarya in a while.
Your team is
Honestly, she's pretty fun to play right now too. Not played much, but she is fun to play against.
Now, will Camp Hill respond with a swap of their own? Very
Another-
bad gravity bomb.
We do get an Orisa ult though, trying to just mix base.
But that Arisol, doesn't capture anybody, and Zarya just gonna melt the Mercy out of the sky. Orisa now, without a pocket heal, is also going down very heavily, is going to fall, and then Zarya gets back to the team, finds the heals. Bosco back on the push.
We do get a Kiri ult as well. Nike just trying to get rid of that Orisa, and he's getting rid of that Echo as well.
Dude,
And he gets rid of the Juno as well.
Nike flip-flops is the laser beam.
Yeah, just messing them all up, like melting them like butter. It is amazing to see right now.
Огонь по готовности.
We do get a weird ult placement here. Oh, but it does get some people. It does allow Reaper to do some damage as well too. It does just allow him to get to point 2 as well. That will be an amazing
Yeah, they
push.
get the advantage of the closer respawns now on this robot. Bosco, I think, aiming really to have 2 more very good fights.
Mirror
Reaper,
here with a
very low. Orisa does find a spear into Riptide. The Riptide's back up top.
Coming in with the
Goes
amazing
in,
Reaper ult as well,
finds the ult.
and a Mizuki ult. They're gonna take down that Orisa as we see right now,
And that is 4
Mercy is
players
gonna
dead
fall.
for Camp Hill. Bosco Tech back on the offensive push, and this Reaper is just chasing down the Mercy, but Mercy gonna fly back to safety and get into her spawn.
Riptide pulling up like Michael Myers right there. He just came in and said, you know, slasher and everything.
Over here. In contact. Gathering evidence.
We do see a little bit of backline issuing from the Reaper here. David does fall right now. And they get their healer back in time. Another
Nice
Orisa
Orisa
ult.
ult is
And she gets
but
destroyed.
killed before it just popped. A 10-player
Reaper in
kill
the
streak
back
for
line.
Riptide. I don't think this backline Reaper is gonna be able to do much,
No, he is not.
as he gets chased down by Bosco Tech's own Reaper. Final push now for Bosco. They almost have the robot to the point. Zarya on the front line, melting through everybody. Camp Hill just has to push onto the point.
They
It
do
is
have an
going to
immortality
be an
field.
immortality field. Yup. Sebastian
Comes
back
in
in
with the
turret
turret farm
is going to just shred through some
with
of
an
those players.
Orisa ult as
and
well.
that's
Oh,
gonna
that's just
be
beautiful.
Bosco Tech takes their second map of the series, ties it up 2-2 going into game 5.
That's just amazing, amazing playing.
play of the game.
Oh, here comes the Reaper.
Epic. Winner.
Excellent.
Alrighty, as you see in game number 4, Bosco Tech, it is now 2-2, and I am back on the comm table.
Not that it matters to me, but
We're doing a little mixing and matching here. So we might see just Reaper only until our other caster comes back, or I get bored and go back to streaming. Now we will just see this. But we do see a diva on the Bosco Tech side.
Yeah, good for them right now, especially on the dive, because diva can, you know, give Adam that room to, you know, go in and then dive immediately right back out and get immediately healed.
I agree. Trying to guess what other characters I have. I see the Kiriko. I see the what's the one with the hat?
Oh, it looks like they're pulling one over on camp. They have a Symmetra themselves.
Oh yeah, they do have the Symmetra. That is what I saw.
Oh, this will be very
So
interesting.
we do see the Symmetra and the Diva swaps, and that's pretty much it for Bosco Tech.
Reaper coming in with some flanking damage, as we can see right now.
Yeah, we do see some chip damage here from Reaper. It is nice to get rid of that health shield for that Reinhardt, so we won't be able to have it in a team fight.
Reaper's really trying to go after it.
Oh, we see Deadshot go down for Bosco Tech.
Reaper going after that Widow. Not able to really kill her, but makes her go back to go get healed.
Oh, Reaper
Reaper
does go
goes
down.
as well. Looks like it's a Symmetra versus Symmetra right now. As we can
Bosco
also
Tech's
see.
playing this a little too aggressively.
I think they're just very spaced out, as we can see. Oh, but we are getting a Genji from Riptide. One of Riptide's big mains, as we can see throughout the whole series of this season of Overwatch. This is a big map, so we might be able to pull it off well, too. Unfortunately, though, our Kiriko and our Symmetra do go down, but our Diva should be coming back soon. Oh, no, I'm trading out Diva for a Winston. That's gonna really do some damage towards Ryan, especially in close quarter combat there. Oh, looks like Symmetra's gonna go down too as well, as you can see. We get a couple turrets, and then there goes Symmetra. You get a little bit of a jump dive here. Our Winston is doing amazing damage. I mean, Ryan does get a little bit of a pin, but that leaves his healer wide
on the
open.
Widow. Widow goes down. Now we do see Campbell kind of stuck in a corner. Good healing for Bosco, but Winston unfortunately does go down. Winston does get one before he goes out.
We do get a little bit
You do
of
see the Reinhardt go down for Campbell.
We do have a little bit of a counter here on campsite with that Reaper here.
Deadshot goes down to Reaper.
Although they're gonna have to prioritize that Widow. Or no, I take it back to Metro. Most likely going back to her old habits as well.
Jumping in there. Does get a little bit of poke damage and jumps right back out. Going by himself right there isn't the best play. Genji is stuck in no man's land. Genji does go down. Also Tech is down one this morning. Also those dead shots, the Reinhardt push. You also see Bill go down too as well to the Cassidy. Now it's just Kiriko and the Winston from Bosco Tech. They do have to give point.
Yeah, it looks like right now they gave 2 points. Hopefully they can be Winston does have ult. Trying to protect his healer, but doesn't really succeed too well. He might get that Reaper kill off. He does use ult against that Reaper. He does get the kill on Reaper. I think he's trying to go after the Cassidy as well. He is injured. Ryan is coming really close to him. He's trying to bounce around this Ryan. Camp does get Susie that they take down and the Riptide Ripper. You get a bit of a back turn here. He gets killed by Reaper. Bosco really spread out thin. Not looking good for them right now.
Feels good, huh?
Could see a Curiel being used very soon. We do have a Cassidy with the Bazooki. That Cassidy doll does take our 2 damage away, so we really have to hold down the Winston's line. We do get both Kitsune ults with a Ryan ult. It takes both our Ryan and Cam taking it right now with almost 4 minutes to go. Bosco not being able to do much. Ryan just taking that Reaper off.
Score 0-3. Switching sides.
that
Yeah,
pause?
I think part of it is, I mean, Bosco hasn't played this map at all this year. So, with a new map. And then it was just good play from Camp Hill. I think Camp Hill is very good at escort, so Bosco just needs a equally good push.
So, Overwatch is hiring interns now. How adorable.
Set up here.
5, 4, 3,
In protection, we build a new world.
They'll build Symmetra, possibly trying to pull out some Camp Hill tech.
Yeah, he played that last game. Worked out pretty well, but I think it hard. And then a bit of a
Reaper
downhill.
does have to use his Wraith form, just escape immediately.
We're going over to our healers. Mizuki getting a little bit.
Roadhog out for Nike flip flops though.
They are using a lot of camp tech against them as well. Ryan's suffering a lot of damage right now. Still coming in with the immediate push and turrets here.
Yeah, I mean, Delbill is just gonna fall. He tried to get on the flank and get some of those turrets down. Deadshot is going to find a kill onto the Lucio, so that is one healer down for Camp Hill.
I will not lose focus.
Sorry,
Yeah,
our
the
broadcast
Cassidy
person
is
is just away for a second, so we'll be watching Delbill just walk back to the site.
Behold my creation. Draw strength from nature.
You have a Reaper here using his Wraith form to escape. Right now it's a huge choke point right here.
Nike flip flops is just gonna get hammered after he falls off the high ground.
Augmenting a shadow.
Camp Hill having a phenomenal hold, and that is going to be Reaper roll out as Cassidy finds the kill onto the Symmetra. Reaper on Reaper now, trying to get the kill. Can't find it as Camp Hill Reaper is going to get the safety of the healers.
Enemy spotted.
We do see Dave just trying to play this high ground, but this Reaper just holding steady.
How coming in with that hook?
Camp Hill holding very strong on this bottom ramp. That is going to be a Roadhoggle as well as a Mizukiel
And a
as they
Kyrio.
push forward onto the point.
They're trying to get a hold.
And Roadhog just has him trapped in a corner.
There, down goes the Lucio. Soon to fall, hopefully the Kiriko. Oh no, it's the Reinhardt instead. That Kiri is just trying to run for her life and she gets killed immediately.
I mean, if you're trapped in a corner like that with Roadhog ulting, like, you're just accepting your fate. Nike pushing up, trying to keep them from touching the point. Hoping to activate this first checkpoint. Is just going to play body block a little bit. And Bosco gets to the first point and gets that time extension.
Waiting for their Rhine shield to go down to use up. This is
Just,
tough.
unfortunately, there's just been a lot of mistakes from this Roadhog. A lot of damage coming in. Nice pull onto the Cassidy, though. Kiri does use the Suzu onto Reinhardt.
Reinhardt's coming
So
with
Reinhardt does
a lot of damage.
land the nice rocket boost, but Roadhog just gonna drink his juice and walk away. Roadhog now trying to focus on this Lucio, waiting for his hook to be up.
You do have a
Again,
Reaper
it's a
off.
very nice hold from Camp Hill. This Reinhardt is just playing a very good high pressure offense. Lucio is going to use his ult, give his team a lot more health. Cassidy uses his ult, and there's a nice combo of a few to get 2 kills on the board for Camp Hill. Reaper just going to TP away, 100 HP in the bag and an ult remaining, but Roadhog and Deadshot going to fall. So he's just going to go back and join his team.
Heads up.
We could see a Reaper dive in here. That'd be... Whoever is running.
I feel like Riptide could have kept fighting that. Like he got that Reaper quarter HP pretty fast.
You could have a Zuki ult and a
Zuki
hammer
ult.
down as well.
Gonna counter the Reinhardt ult. Can Reaper drop on this and find a nice ult here? Yes, he
He
can.
has both healers as well.
But the counter ult from the other Reaper, and then the Reinhardt there to follow up. Team kill for Camp Hill. Hey, that rhymed.
I did. We might have to see a switch here with the tank just so they can make.
Yeah, I don't know how much Roadhog is doing for it.
And he can soak up the damage, but that rank comes in and really screws him out of position.
The Cassidy, I feel like, also has been putting in a lot of work. It's also, I've just seen so many missed hooks. Like, if you're not landing the hooks, like, that's the whole point of Roadhog, is you're pulling people out of position, getting some very quick kills. He is going to pull that Reinhardt right back, though, as he tries to rocket boost away. And there's going to be 2 kills. Tank down, healer down. Bosco back on the point.
Honestly, before his rework, if they did have the pig pen trap, that would have been amazing. Or in Nike flip falls, but unfortunately that rework took out that pig pen trap. Does get a good hook on Lucio. And it looks like he's gonna take down the Rhino as well when he goes down his shield. We do have a Cassidy ult come in. Or, oh, he does take down one.
Yeah, it only finds Lucio, though.
Ryan being heavily displayed. Another Kitsune ult as well. Ryan is being heavily displayed.
Yeah, that's just a lot of shield down for that Reinhardt, though. But it is going to be a Lucio ult on the back end to give some extra HP to the team. And Reinhardt just going to hammer away. And I do think that is going to be a map point over to Camp Hill. They take map number 5.
What do you see play of the game here going to
Play of the game.
Racer? It looks to be it was that counter ult that we saw earlier in the game.
Epic. Winner.
Wonderful.
Right now, current score we have up is Camp has 3 and Bosco has 2. Hopefully Bosco can learn from their mistakes on this map and take home the You hear me?
And it looks like it's going to be Busan for the map 6 control.
Now traveling to Busan.
Together that strikes them down. A fine day for charging and hitting things.
can't change the world by following all the rules.
Well, it comes to this do or die for Bosco Tech. Gotta win 2 maps here, gotta win a control, and then needs to win their first escort of the day. They almost won one earlier. They just need to hold for 2 more seconds, and they would have actually had the map lead going into this.
It's Reinhardt on Reinhardt. Yeah. Even a Mizuki change. Oh,
It is going to be Lucio immediately dead, but the Sojourn ability just going to take out the Reinhardt and Bosco. Point not open yet. Some Reaper on Reaper damage. Riptide going to be on the better end of that, but Deadshot going to fall, so that is both healers down. Or sorry, 1 healer down for Bosco, 1 healer down for Camp Hill, but Camp Hill is going to be first on the point.
Actually, not making some of the shots right now.
Ash is just taking a lot of damage from the Sojourn.
See if I can get a flank. Their Reinhardt does get chained up by Mizuki, moving them back out. Ashen coming in immediately just to deplete Rein's shield.
Yeah, and I mean, that's a great shield depletion as they do find the kill onto Reinhardt. Sojourn quick to follow. I think it's just the Reaper left. But Reaper in Wraith form, trying to delay this point capture, is going to face the end of Reinhardt's hammer, and Bosco Tech takes control of the point. Only 44% captured for Camp Hill on that first hold. That is going to be an ult from the Kiriko of Camp Hill. See what they can do with it. They do have 2 members fall, but the Reaper is going to fall immediately, but the Rhine going to just boot the other one off the map, and then that's going to be Reaper in Wraith form trying to escape, but the hammer of Reinhardt going to be right behind him. Kiriko soon to follow as well, and a wasted ult from Camp Hill.
It was 2 of them too. It was a Reinhardt ult and then a Kiri ult as well.
Bosco going to take a percentage lead with a lot of ults in the bag. Jeremiah, can you hold tab, please? It is 2 ults in the bag right now, and 2 more are about fully charged. Bosco in a very good spot to hold out the rest of this round 1. Here we go, looking for the possible flank. It is going to be a flank through that lower level. But the Reinhardt going to fall immediately, so that is just everybody down for Camp Hill. Like, their front line gone, their Sojourn gone. Oh, that is going to be a Lucio kill and a Kiriko kill as well. Nike flip-flops with a 10-player kill streak. I do think that rocket boost was a little bit risky. He was a little low health, dashing into 3 people, but it worked out. 80% in climbing, 4 ults available for Bosco Tech. It is looking very good for them to win this first round. Ults don't carry over in control, right?
Right.
Ults don't carry over in control.
Not quite. No.
Round to round.
I don't think they carry over.
That is going to be a Reaper ult, but a nice shielding from the Reinhardt and a nice Mizuki ult. The counter Reaper ult going to follow, and that's going to be 3, make it 4, make it all 5. Bosco going to win round 1.
Amazing play by Bosco. And to answer your question, no, they don't carry over ult charge.
I mean, Bosco just, I think, just did a better ult usage there. Like, they held on to their ults. They only used them, like, when they absolutely needed to. And they won that round pretty nicely, 100% to 44.
Yeah, they're making sure
Bosco staying composed. Early on, I feel like the first couple of maps, they were kind of panicky when they started going down, but they lose that early control. They gather around, find a good team push, get the second capture, and then hold on to it for the rest of the percentage.
Yeah, they're really showing a testament to how they're trying to just win this game immediately.
Now, this point, I think, is going to be a little bit more interesting.
Yeah, there's a lot of...
It's a lot tighter. Not as many open spaces, but it's just going to be Nike flip-flops full dash, and he is just going to preemptively throw that E.
Playing around this danger right now.
Reaper taking a lot of damage over on this right side. Objective open, but it's going to be Camp Hill on the point. It is getting contested for a little bit, but it is going to be a capture over to Camp Hill. Bosco Tech, though, has the point surrounded, looking to do some damage, possibly get some kills, but it's not looking good for them as Reinhardt is very low. So is the Reaper. Kiriko doing what she can, but it's going to be a push off the map. Reinhardt pushes the Reinhardt off the map for the second round in a row, and that leads to the point capture. First point and second point, Nike Flip-Flops has been able to push the Reinhardt off the map, which takes out the front line and opens up the door for them to take control. Oh, and that is all 5 players.
And I got hammered. Blocked off by the Reinhardt.
Not even blocked off, I mean, he was just hopping around in the air. I don't know what hitbox they had, but that's going to be Lucio down. Nike Flip-Flops, though, trapped in the corner. Not a lot of HP, and he is going to fall. But can they find the other kill onto the Reinhardt of Camp Hill as he just has to rocket boost away? Riptide, Dilbil finding some kills, but it's a player on the point.
It's a Metro that's going to be hopping around from there. You do see Dilbil trying to hold point as best as he can.
Dilbil just going to shred through the Reinhardt.
Ooh,
and finds a kill with a grenade. Bosco Tech with a very, very nice flip of that fight to get re-control of that point. That Reinhardt was just so focused on trying to clear out those players on point, just not even looking at the Bastion that is just shredding him from the top level. And it looks like they are going for a little bit of a lower level flank. Oh, and I think he just rocket jumped a little bit too far.
The Mizuki save, as we can see right there.
So that is going to be Bastion ult used by Camp Hill, as well as Mizuki ult used. Can he get a heal in time to use his ult? No, he can't. Nike Flip-Flop's gonna fall, and now it's just a Bastion and a Kiriko left for Bosco. They are moving back to join their team. Camp Hill wants to kill them before they can. Camp Hill in control of the point, 40% to 77. Bosco in the lead. Bosco with a good team fight here could potentially win the map. A lot of ults ready for use. But it is going to be an immediate kill in the Nike Flip-Flops.
You see a Reaper flanking here. You do see a Bastion ult coming out.
Doesn't find anything with it.
Bosco has to win this team fight.
Now we do have Kiriko ult, we have Bastion ult, and we have Reaper ult. But Dilbil's gonna fall, so it's just a bit of a staggered spawn here for Bosco right now. They do not have all members up together. That is going to be Kiriko ult.
Double Kiriko ult,
but it is going to be hammered down. That is blocked by the shield of the Camp Hill Reinhardt.
Right now there's a tough issue with the Bastion.
Can Riptide find an angle? He can. He gets 2. He gets 3. The healers are now all dead for Camp Hill, and it's a beautiful fight from Bosco. Point capture into the hands. 94% Camp Hill, 82 and climbing for Bosco. Bosco needs one final hold. And it is going to be the Bastion ult once again, trying to push their way on the site. Nike Flip-Flops, I think he's pushed up a little bit too far. Oh, but he does find the rocket boost on the Reinhardt right into the wall. Can they find the kill? No, they can't, as they're able to kill him. Nike Flip-Flops just gonna die.
Let's try and take care of that Bastion as well.
But Bastion does die. Reinhardt has to get on the point, but he's gonna die.
You do have a Tracer coming in, messing up the situation here.
Tracer, Lucio, and Kiriko, the last one's on the point. Reinhardt gonna clear him out though. There's 2 players dead, and there's 3 players dead. Bosco looking to push it to a map 7, and they do. They win the control, 2 rounds to nothing. One final map for the championship. It is do or die for both teams now.
Amazing, just amazing by Bosco. Back, we have Overwatch playing as defense for payload. This is the last game. This is do or die. This is essentially. Yes, this game is everything. Everything's on the line. All in.
Let's attack the enemy from the front and take them by surprise. You hear that? Bastion agrees with me.
A little bit of jumping around here by our Bastion.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
We're taking some early on hits as they climb up right now with Reinhardt right here. Reinhardt on camp is really low. They do have a Widow it seems. Ryan is really pushed up far here. He does find that kill off on that Ryan. Oh, but they do take our Ryan down as well by that Widow. That Widow's looking to get a lot of picks off right now, as you can see. Reaper does go
Good
down
Reaper
as
damage.
well. Yeah, you find that Widow as well.
is going to fall as well, but Lucio going to finish off Riptide.
Lucio just tries to run.
They need to hold them on this corner. Once you get around this corner, this map becomes a lot easier. But Bosco just doesn't have their front line there to help.
Your front line is not back. Ryan plays we have here. We do have a Suzu being used. Oh, we do go grab the Reaper and kills her. Sorry. We do have Ryan has Shatter. Being healed by Kiri. We do have a Ryan all being used and it's not going to do much there. Our Ryan is being healed immensely but goes down by the other Ryan. Dave missing some shots right there but gets some too. They are looking to secure this point. Bastion just almost melted this Ryan here. But that Cassidy does seem to get the kill off of him.
No heals going to the Bastion. I mean, a decent hold, but a good push by Camp Hill to get to the point with 2:11 left. They do get a about 2-minute and 20-second boost. Riptide does have his ult.
Redeploying.
I think Flip-Flop's just gonna die on his lonesome though. So Bosco in a bit of a reset here. Should have all 5 now for a good team fight. Once Nike is able to get back with the team.
Over here.
It's like sometimes Bosco's just so worried about getting back to the point that they don't regroup as 5. Good kunai coming in from Dave though. He's going to get over and help his Reinhardt. Reinhardt does dodge the rocket boost. Or rocket, what is that called? Rocket boost?
No, charge.
Charge. Of the Camp Hill Reinhardt. But he is going to get captured on that one.
Reaper ult coming in.
Reaper ult coming in. But it is going to be killed by Riptide.
Killed by
Riptide
Cassidy.
possibly looking for an entry.
Kiri ult as we see coming in right now, trying to help out that Reinhardt there. Suzu's
Some
not
nice healings.
yet. Oh, there goes
Some
Suzu.
very nice healings onto the Reinhardt to keep him alive. Camp Hill Reinhardt is on the back line. A Bastion ult does come in. Is it able to find anything? No, it's not. But a Reaper ult gonna come in from Riptide and he's gonna find 3! He is going to be taken by the rocket charge.
Wasn't able to make it into Mizuki ult. Oh, but the Kiri
But
does
Kiriko does find the kill onto Reaper, and then
the
Mizuki
Ryan.
does find the final kill onto Reinhardt. A good final hold right outside this checkpoint for Bosco.
Bosco really has to hold here to see if they can secure that win.
That was a lot of ults used though.
Was
I think all 5.
minus the Reinhardt. We did see. I don't think we saw Bastion ult.
Yeah, we did.
We did?
After Reinhardt died.
Okay, so then maybe we did use all 5. All ones I didn't see was Ryan. We do see a Cassidy ult coming in and a Kiri trying to protect herself to make sure she doesn't get killed.
Cassidy doesn't find anything with his ult though. That's big.
Huge, in fact. We do see that Ryan still does have his ult here. Another Ryan ult though coming from camp. Coming down, but Reaper comes in to just secure and make sure that Ryan does not die.
And another
With
and a
amazing
counter
Ryan
Rhino
ult,
is
and
going
that
to take out
Reaper's
the
gonna go
camp.
down as well.
And it's 4 dead for Camp Hill.
They're winning this team fight. Bosco is not going down for sure without that fight.
A beautiful counter Rhino ult. Amazing. They're all in the building.
They under our Reaper?
I think he thinks they are, but they're not. But
No.
Nike is going to find a kill onto Lucio. Dilbil going to find one onto Kiriko.
And the
Riptide going to
Cass.
find Cassidy. Dave's going to find
A Reaper
Reinhardt.
ult that does get
Reaper
our
uses an
Mizuki.
ult, but only finds the Mizuki. Does finish off Riptide with an auto attack. I don't know why I said auto attack like this is League.
You've been playing too much League of Legends this year.
But Bosco is going to win that fight.
Really can't blame you though. After League 1,
know.
they're amazing win as well.
1
Reinhardt
minute
gonna
left.
charge.
Reinhardt is going to get taken by the rocket charge of Camp Hill.
They are desperate. There's a
But-
Kasune ult right there.
This Reinhardt's now out of place.
We do have a right charge.
Another
Amazing.
hammer down, and it is going to be
Going
a
after that
Reinhardt
Kiriko as
into
well.
the Kiriko, and that's going to be 2 players down for both sides though.
Taking out that
Cassidy
Cass.
is going to fall as well. Can Reinhardt
Kiri's
finish off the
going out.
Kiri? Yes, he can. Now
Just
it's
a
just the
Reaper.
Reaper left. 30 seconds remaining on this push from Camp Hill. Bosco with
Amazing
their
kill.
best hold yet on an escort map. 20 seconds for Camp Hill to get to this payload and get past this checkpoint. The hammer down has been used, the shatter, but he's already back up to 76%. Nike Flip-Flops possibly able to get another ult charge here on this final push. Does land the E, uses the rocket charge, but does get bumped off. Is going to be
Mizuki ult.
taken by the Reinhardt Camp Hill. The Mizuki ult comes in, but it's not within enough to save the Reinhardt. What can Bosco do here, though? Riptide does have his ult up, but he's going to fall. Dilbil's going to fall, and I do think Camp Hill just makes it to this checkpoint. They find the extra time, but it's only 1 minute and 20 seconds. Bosco just needs 1 more hold to stop them from getting to this 3rd point. Bosco is setting themselves up a lot better than they have on the previous escort maps.
That payload is being pushed. You have to be very aware of any damages coming through as well.
I think the biggest point to note here is for Bosco is to just not have like Nike die. Like if
Yeah.
Nike pushes up too far and they die, the entire fight is over.
Sure.
I mean, it's the same thing for Camp Hill. There's a lot of times that Camp Hill has pushed up and died, but like here, he hits the shatter, he pushes up too far, and then he's gonna fall, and then that's going to be a huge opening for Camp Hill to push this payload forward. That's gonna be 2 players down. They're trying to look for the 3rd onto the Bastion. They do find it, and now that payload is moving forward once again.
One small team fight and they can win this. Someone has to go in and use ult. Reaper
Every second that this payload is pushed, it's another meter that they have to
Reaper
pass.
all coming
But the
in,
Reaper
cleaning
gonna
up.
come in. It's a little bit high, but he does find 3.
We're trying to get that
of the
Ryan.
Reinhardt rocket charges forward, trying to find a kill onto the Reaper. He does find it, and they finally push it to the point.
with 1.7.
1.7 remaining, they get it to the 3rd point. Bosco has to match every single point now.
0 to 3. Switching sides.
I'll find my own path. Where were you last night? Chikasa said she couldn't get a hold of you.
If I told you, I'd have to kill you.
Ugh. Can't you answer normally for once?
Nah, I like making you
I've got a few tricks.
If you want my help, you better be dying.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing.
Ryan coming in with the immediate charge, taking uplift.
There's some good space being taken by the Reinhardt and Nike. Bit of the standard setup that we have seen so far. Payload gonna get all the way to the corner. And now we see if the hold can start here for Camp Hill. It is going to be the Reaper down. And that's gonna be Ash down as well.
Wow,
That's both DPS is dead for Camp Hill. Reaper on a flank, looking to get some more damage into this Lucio. Reinhardt is going to fall, and Bosco with a very good push so far. Much faster than Camp Hill was able to do. They are around the corner, and they're looking to get to that first point, already 50% of the way there. And it's going to be a 5-man push up top for Camp Hill. Oh, he thought the Reinhardt was going to drop, but the Reinhardt didn't drop, so he does not hit the rocket charge. But the rocket charge is going to land for the Camp Hill Reinhardt, but the Reinhardt's going to fall. The dead shot on the back line of that Mizuki does find a kill. It does fall to the Kiriko though, but Nike going to use the shatter, going to find 2 kills. It's going to be a third onto this Reaper once he's out of Wraith form, and that's going to be first point over to Bosco. More time on the board, and pushing towards point number 2 now. Bosco looking strong so far. They're looking hungry. It looks like they want this win.
Nike really trying to flank out that other Rhymes. You can just throw him off the edge right there. That Ryan is not falling for it.
Oh,
It does seem they brought back Symmetra.
Yeah, they have brought back Symmetra. All those turrets just going to do so much damage to Nike, and Nike's going to fall. It is going to be a rocket charge forward. He is looking to kill this Mizuki. Mizuki, I think, does just escape for now.
Mizuki's really got to run. He has no time to really fight that, especially without being healed. We do have
They
Mizuki
just need
ult.
Nike to get back.
They have time now too. It's really working in their benefit. One healer is not fully with them though, so it's just a solo Kiri heal. Oh, we do get 2. Mizuki and a
And it is
Lucio
going to be
group.
Cassidy falling. The Bastion
Another
of Dildo
Kiri
also
as
going to
well.
fall. Mizuki sending everything that he can to help his team, but the Symmetra turrets just doing so much damage on the backside of this bridge. They need to clear them out. And that is exactly what Reaper is now looking to do. He's trying to clear out these Symmetra turrets, but the Reinhardt trying to prevent him. The Lucio looking, and now it's the rest of Camp Hill getting back here to support. He does use the Wraith form to escape back to his team. Kiriko up on the bridge. Can Kiriko clear these turrets? And Reaper does get rid of them for now.
Reaper might
On this
here.
back line though, thinks about using his ult, decides not to. They
Symmetra
still
does use
find the
ult.
kill onto the Reinhardt even without the ult, and then Nike's gonna find an additional kill onto Lucio. Payload now pushing towards the second point. 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Watch out.
Enough for
If
one
they can
team
get
fight
to this
really
point,
pull it
give
off.
them a lot more extra time compared to Camp Hill. They almost have it all the way, but this is where Bosco made their stand. Can Camp Hill have a similar type of hold here? It is going to be a shatter on the side of Camp Hill, but the Reaper gonna drop down
Amazing
and have
ult
a
by
huge
Reaper
ult!
and a Bastion ult as well to follow through, taking down a
And that's
Symmetra as
gonna
well.
be a team wipe. The second checkpoint has been hit. 3 minutes and 30 seconds on the board for Bosco.
Bosco playing amazingly smart here by saving their ults. You have to see the work and dedication here that they've been putting in right now. They have immediately letting that time go, letting those fights go to save up all their ults because they know with a huge ult counter like that, they can't fight back for nothing. Now here's going to be the tough fight is the final stretch. Thankfully though, we do have Nike flip-flops making a lot of room as we can see.
Camp Hill going back to some of the champions that I think they are very good at. They do have that Sojourn up top.
We do have a Kiri and a Mizuki all coming in soon. Nike flip-flops does go down.
Yeah, just trapped in that corner. Just again, just overextension a little bit. We do have a Mizuki ult charged and ready.
Our
for their
Bastion
next
is a
push.
little bit in trouble right now, and he
It's
calls
fine.
the Soldier.
It's fine. Bastion dies, they regroup as one unit. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to get it halfway. They have 30 meters to go. Oh, and he does
Charges,
fail
but
the
doesn't
rocket
find
charge.
anyone.
He does get back to his team for safety though. Is
Ryan
looking for the
chases down the
Symmetra. He
Symmetra.
does kill the Symmetra, so that is a DPS down now. But the rocket charge is gonna come in for
We do have
the
a hammer
side
down
of
with the
Camp
Kiri
Hill.
ult being used as well. Hopefully we can get a Suzu. Oh, another Kiri ult and a Lucio ult as well. It is just a Reaper and I believe Bastion as well. They're really
But
trying
some
to fight
very good counter ults out of Camp Hill there.
I think they learned that Bosco is
1 minute
saving
and
their
40
ults.
seconds. Nike almost charged fully for his shatter.
Getting rid
Does
of
clear
those
out the
turrets.
3 turrets.
We do get a Bastion ult that might actually work in Bosco Tech favor with
A
an
nice
amazing
shatter!
tower.
An amazing shatter! They find the Reinhardt. He's looking for the Lucio. They do get the Lucio and they get the Sojourn. It's just 2 players remaining. And they are pushing that payload up to 50 meters now. They only need 24. They are close to this final point and pushing overtime. 1 minute and 5 seconds remaining. 1.7 seconds remaining for Camp Hill if Bosco can find it.
Amazing Mizuki ult right there with an amazing
But
Ryan
it's
charge.
gonna be a nice Ryan charge, just as Ryan called it. He's able to find the Camp Hill, and that's 4 players dead now.
And
That's
they can take
teleporter
it!
Gone. And
Please!
that's gonna be
Team kill!
number
Yes! Now we're in overtime, baby. All right, we're in a little bit of a better position than we were in the past 2 push maps.
Bosco with the advantage going into overtime. 1 minute and 47 seconds remaining. The time does get boosted a little bit for the side of Camp Hill. They do have 1 minute to make this push.
We have to solely rely on those 47 seconds to help us out and give us a lot more time and room and space. But as you see, it's that corner right there that we all know and love that will be the hard part to get past. So if Bosco can easily stall that corner for at least 1 minute and 50 or more, we have that.
You don't back down, do
Where were you last night? Shikasa said she couldn't get a hold of you.
If I told you, I'd have to kill you.
Ugh. Can't you answer normally for once?
And because Bosco does have that advantage, they do get to push second. So they are able to see just how far they need to get.
You better be dying.
Stand behind me, friends.
We see they're setting up like they did last round, which really was a quick one for them, but hopefully they can get it.
I mean, if this Reinhardt charges up this path right here, Nike Flip-Flops can just charge him off the side of the map.
That is true. And he is just trying to hold top point, as you can see.
But he decides no.
Oh, he goes after the Soldier. With an
And he
immediate
does
kill
find
there.
the Soldier kill.
We do see some Symmetra turrets, though. They're going to do a lot of damage, but he takes care of those immediately. They're holding.
They're holding them early. They don't even want to let them get to this corner.
Take care of the Symmetra turret as well.
Teleporter going to be gone for Symmetra, so there's no fast point for the side of Camp Hill. Down to 22 seconds now. Bosco with a very good hold so far.
Taking care of that Symmetra teleport right there. Making sure
Oh,
Ryan
but he's
comes
going
in
to
with
get
a
taken
push.
off the map.
They both fall!
They both
It
fall.
is anyone's game at this moment, ladies and gents.
No front line, but Deadshot is going to fall as well.
They are down a healer with 5 seconds left on the clock, making that 1 second. They are now reaching overtime. Bosco, it is Bosco's lead as they
Don't back up too far though. Don't back up too far. I mean, if you can get some damage in, just wait for Nike to get back.
They just have to stall. They just have to stall.
But it is going to be Soldier who's going to fall. A nice TP from the Reaper.
They are not letting them get this point whatsoever.
Oh, but the rocket charge is just going to run into the payload.
That's a Metro is doing some real damage there, and Reaper immediately
But Reaper going to find the kill onto her.
And
that's going to do it.
Now it is Bosco's turn, and they just have to get 1 point. 1 point,
Not
ladies and
even.
gentlemen.
They just have to get past 65.8 meters, and they have a minute and 47 seconds to do it.
My bad. And they got that. They got way more time than Camp does. So just amazing as we're seeing right now. Bosco just holding on, saying hell no.
I'll find my own path. Make trouble. I am trouble.
One push for glory. One moment, one team fight can make the difference between Bosco Tech and a championship or Bosco Tech in second place. 20 seconds and doors drop, and Bosco has a date with Destiny. Can they do it? It's a Bastion, it's a Kiriko, it's a Mizuki, it's a Reinhardt, and it's a Reaper.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The comp that has brought us back after going down 2 maps early on. Can it finish it off here? 2 seconds, and they are off. Bosco Tech, a minute and 45 seconds to push this payload 65 meters, and it's going to be right back to the old strat. Reinhardt pushing up this ramp, looking for the enemies, doesn't see anybody. Camp Hill giving them a lot of space to get this early push of the payload and get around this corner. I think they are just playing super defensive around the base of this hill. They know that Nike Flip-Flops is going to be up there, but now they are on the back foot. The payload already halfway there. It's at 31 meters. What can Nike Flip-Flops do on this front line? Bastion just trying to put in some of this damage. Riptide is going to fall to the Reaper of Tracer though. Nike Flip-Flops, quarter HP. Healers trying to keep him alive.
We do have Reaper coming back. As long as they can hold this and keep Nike Flip-Flops alive.
This game is going to come down to ult usage. 50 seconds remain on this push.
Ryan is really low, and they're distracting the Bastion, as you can see.
Immortality field, though. That is going to be a very beautiful shatter from Camp Hill, though. Deadshot's going to fall. But the Reinhardt's going to fall for Camp Hill. Now pushing forward.
The Reaper Bastion ult.
That's Reaper dead as well. But the Bastion ult going to clear out 3
We have a Kiriko
players.
as well, though.
Kiri ult for nobody. Everybody's dead.
Oh, no. They have one final team fight right now in the last 20 seconds, as we can see.
One final push. They had the opening, but the Bastion said no.
Camp does have more.
We don't have any ults. We do have one Bastion ult that is going to push the team back.
And a Mizuki ult as well.
Riptide's gonna find the kill. The Mizuki ult. That's gonna be 3 players down now, or 2 players down. Sorry, but the rocket charge gonna come in for the Riptide, or sorry, for the Reinhardt of Camp Hill. Nike Flip-Flops now in a 1v1, but it's going to be a nice Reaper ult from Camp Hill. But he finds the kill onto the Reinhardt. Can he find the kill onto the Reaper? Yes, he can! And they're pushing. But can they get it there? Can anybody from Camp Hill? Are they going to swap to a Tracer to try and get onto the point quick? Yes, they are. It's Tracer, but it's Reinhardt. And if there's one player that can kill a Tracer quick, it is the Hammer of Reinhardt. They do find the kill, but they're at 57 meters. Can they push it all the way to 65? That's 2 players down. 3 players now on the way back for Camp Hill. That is going to be Hamster Ball dead. That is going to be game. That is game 7. Bosco Tech is your Division 2 VHEL champions. What a game, what a series, down to the wire, game 7 overtime. The final push comes out. It's a beautiful play by Nike Flip Flops. He gets the MVP. He's been the MVP all season, and he leads this team to victory.
Amazing, just amazing play by Bosco, an amazing win. Oh, this is one way to end off the semester and season.
Well, for the second week in a row, we have a post-championship interview with the entire squad. Last week we had League of Legends. This week we have your VHEL Overwatch 2 Division 2 champions. Adam, how you feeling?
I feel good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I feel great. That was our best match we've had.
Dude,
all
I
season.
mean, that's an insane series. I mean, we go down too early. We learned through the rulebook that's best of 7, not best of 5, so we thought we had a reverse sweep. So we
Yeah.
won one map, and we're like, okay, and then we're like, all right, we got a little more breathing room.
Yeah.
Win map 4, tied up 2-2. They win 1, we win 1, they win 1, and then, or sorry, no. We win Wait, 4? Yeah, they won, we won, and then we
Yeah,
won
yeah, yeah.
game 7. But still, game 7, I mean, we almost held them from capturing that second point. They push it, they get the 3rd point, but then it goes into overtime, and then the full overtime where we got to stay on that point. What were you feeling in that 2v2 that you had at the end? Reaper ulted, got 2 kills on the back line, and you're just 1v1 in the Reinhardt.
Dude, no, I was so scared that I was gonna die to the Reinhardt because we were both like one shot.
Yeah.
And like, I think he got scared, like, and he like over panicked, and he just held up shield, and I was like, oh, easy kill. But then I was like, oh shit, I gotta go point. But
dude, I was watching as soon as those 2 Reaper kills came in. I saw you moving forward to attack him. I was like, oh my god, he's gonna C9. I was like, he's gonna get off the point. I didn't know who was still alive on the payload. Yeah, it was you're just jumping around the point, just trying to survive, and then you're able to get back and find that kill.
Yeah, it's going.
Just an insane series. I mean, that's series of the year. Obviously, you're dual team for us. You play Marvel Rivals, as does Anthony. We won this one. Weren't able to win Marvel Rivals. I mean, we were feeling good Marvel Rivals for a little bit, but hey, at least you got to put one up. So, does this make you like Overwatch more? Or are you still? I mean, basically, Reinhardt's basically just a bigger Magic. I mean, if you really like, he's just got a big thing that he swings around. You know,
sure, yeah, why not? Sure, why not?
So, I mean, yeah, we'll see where the standings are. I don't know if that's going to push us into qualification for Nationals. If not, I mean, there's always next year. All of you are juniors. Like, yeah, so we got the full squad still here next year, so hopefully we can run it back.
Yep.
Who's next? David?
Yeah, I'm the Kiriko.
Yeah, David is the Kiriko. Doesn't play a single other thing but Kiriko. But to be fair, every team has that person that only plays Kiriko and doesn't swap off. It's the most broken character in the game and that has the most skins. It's Overwatch's favorite child after Tracer.
Yeah, I was actually trying to ask Adam if I could run Lifeweaver, because I mean he's basically the same as Kiriko.
Oh my god, you're just like, dude, you're just like Donovan. You're just like Donovan. Oh my god.
She's like, okay, like I know I could do damage on Kiriko, but like I'm just healing our tank.
Yeah, that's why you
keeping
gotta
him
do.
sustained.
Dude, that's literally all you gotta do. If you would stop over engaging and dying in a corner, there was a lot of that today. You're not Doomfist. You can't escape as easy when you rocket charge in, miss everybody, and then you're just on an island over there, and then the whole team swarms you. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Almost getting run down.
It's insane. But I mean, you've been our one game here. You've been Fortnite since you started, but added Overwatch. This is your first Overwatch season?
This is actually I actually played my freshman year, but I just
on the sub on the other team. So I mean, really your first season playing Overwatch.
Yeah.
And I mean, hey, you have a Fortnite banner now. Now you get to add an Overwatch banner, and then we get to travel to Florida to try and add a national championship banner for Fortnite. So how you feeling now? 2 chips in the belt, senior year ahead of you.
I'm just going for more. I want to go for the wins. I mean, I'm Div 1 Fortnite. We're gonna be Div 1 Overwatch. I'm just gonna win everything.
Listen, that's what I like to hear. I love wins. I love job security for me. You know, that always is nice knowing that I'll have a paycheck next year. Thank you for winning and keeping my job secure. I appreciate all of you. I know I don't coach as much Overwatch as I do other games because, you know, I don't know anything, so I don't coach Overwatch, sorry. I mean, I'm the assistant coach who just walks in and hypes you guys up. You know, I'm the mental coach. You know, I keep you guys, you know, keep the vibes up.
And you know, I want to actually say something about that. Like going into this game, like the first 2 maps, our mental was kind of like all over the place. But like
I could tell.
As we kept playing, we just kind of developed, kind of learned how they played into like that brawl comp. Adam here locking in, playing absolute cinema comps, and we just ran them over.
I mean, yeah, I was very intrigued to see how you guys were gonna adapt. I mean, you guys have played Dive like the entire year, and then they shut Dive down game 1, and then you guys just looked lost game 1, and then game 2 it looked like a little bit better, but you still just didn't look like you guys knew what you were doing, and then you found the comp that you were running today, and then they started panicking. You guys had them where you wanted them, especially on that push map. Like they had no idea what they were doing. It seemed like as soon as you pulled out the Zarya too, that Mercy just was getting just laser beamed out of the air. So it was very nice to see you guys able to adapt because you haven't had to all year. I mean, you guys have 2-0'd most teams just playing dives. So a lot of maps you haven't seen, game modes you haven't seen, and then now comps you guys haven't seen. Yeah, so I was very worried that Game 7 was an escort because you guys got smoked on every payload-centered game mode today, other than that Game 7, which narrowly won. So it was a tight one, but no, it was good, and I'm happy that you get to put another banner up and continue your legacy here.
Yep.
Andrew, you up next?
Andrew is good lord.
The track star who likes to be like, hey, I don't know if I can come to the game. I have a date tonight. So
My bad, alright.
yeah,
My
yeah.
bad, alright. Jesus.
What would you rather have, the date or a championship that you just got?
No, that ring was pretty. That championship was nice. I'm not gonna lie. That was really nice.
Listen. People come and go. That banners hang forever. Okay, people come and go. Banners hang forever. You know. You walk into any arena here. What do you see? Banners. That is what people hold on to for forever now. People walk in. They'll see your name up there. They'll see that banner up there. I appreciate you getting the Overwatch team started this season. I mean, we didn't have one last season, and every single day. Hey, Shaq, did people sign up for Overwatch? Hey, Shaq, did people sign up for Overwatch? Hey, Shaq, how many people do we have for Overwatch? Do we have people for Overwatch yet? Every day. And then I talk to people, you talk to people, and we were able to get 5 people on, and now look where we are.
Yep. I was stressed out.
6, yes.
Yeah, 6.
Our sub, yes.
I was stressed out that was those first 2 matches. I could not get a single thing off.
I mean, your Mizuki's dirty. your dedication is very nice to see. I appreciate it so much. I love when kids in my program are dedicated to playing and very much care about what they do, and you are one of those. I appreciate you really pushing for the Overwatch team, because I was just like, I just don't know if we'll have one. So, hey, we got it back, and now you guys get to try again for the repeat in the fall.
Yep.
And then, do you have track coming up, like playoffs or anything for that?
Probably CIF for
Yeah,
4x1.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, let's hope you win that too.
Hopefully we make it out of prelims and all
Yeah.
that.
Nah, you got that.
All right, let's go Ryan. Big Ryan.
All right, Ryan. As of now, the winningest player in Bosco Tech Esports history. He was a sub for our Overwatch banner 2 years ago. He was a half player before he got put on probation for League of Legends this season, and he was a sub for Overwatch here. I mean, hey, front office gets rings, subs get rings. Like you've played a couple matches this year. You've held it down when we need you to come in. So,
Sir.
Once again, the Rock holding the team up, and now you got 3 banners with your name up there.
Yeah, I do.
How do you feel?
I'm like overhyped and over happy right now, just being amazingly put over here with 3 different banners. I am. I'm
cinema.
It is.
I mean, to be
It's
fair, that
amazing.
series was just insane.
The
But
down to the last second with like that payload push is that was cinema.
I mean, it's just it has been nice having you in the program all these years. You've just always been there, always been the vibes, always hyped up the whole teams, even when you don't play. So you have been a very integral part of the entire program here, and you're gonna be missed. So congrats on winning this player.
Thank you.
David's coming for it, but
Yeah,
as of now, you got it.
Might
Dylan. Yeah. Always. Dude, literally. Literally. Ryan's just on. You probably should be doing schoolwork at some of those points, but
I see you on League of Legends most of the time too.
yeah, I don't have homework. I'm an adult. I can do whatever I want with my free time.
Shucks.
All right, Dylan. The controller May Supreme Rookie of the Year, first season. Dude, he pulled Alexis, first season in esports, first championship.
Yeah, I've been playing this game since like 8th grade.
What made you decide to play?
Mainly Adam. My cousin joined esports too.
Yeah, Jaden.
Yeah, Jaden. These guys convinced me. I love playing with these guys, right? I probably wouldn't join if this wasn't like my team, especially Ryan Ray. But yeah, I don't know. I've never really. Like,
It brings a whole new life to the game. Like it's so different than just like playing at home. Even if you're playing ranked, whatever. Like team competitive environment. It's different. I mean, you play normal sports. It's similar. Like you just have that whole aspect, that whole practice, that grind, and it's a whole different feeling.
Yeah, I was Honestly, I was kind of down the first two. Right, we couldn't adapt. We couldn't like
Yeah.
figure out what to do. But like as soon as like he stepped up, we all kind of came together as a team and like really pinpoint to what they were doing. I think that's when we really like we really like got like the game going and a crazy game overall.
Good, man. But no, it's been fun having you here this season. Are we gonna see you next season?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, I know. I
Dude, to be fair, I don't know what brawl is.
Yeah.
So I know what dive is, and that's it. Like,
yeah.
I just know dive because it's just like, yeah, you dive in. Other than that, I'm just like, it's just whatever you play. Like, it's just.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm an Ash one trick, dude. I just sit up top and just
See?
soldier. Well, okay. I play Ash, and then if I'm not feeling it that day and I'm not hitting my headshots, and then I swap to soldier because
Yep,
soldier's
see?
brainless.
Yeah. I do
Yeah.
the same thing.
Dude, it's like playing Call of Duty. You
Yep.
just point and click.
Yeah.
No, it's been a pleasure. Nice to see you put it up in your first season,
Yeah.
and yeah, let's repeat in the fall. And then
Yep.
what do you do in the fall? You play football?
Yeah,
That's what I
football.
thought.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, we'll plan around that, but hopefully you have a good football season and
Yeah.
practice this summer. Play it more than you have since 8th grade. But don't burn yourself out. I mean, we have you guys for 2 seasons. We do fall and spring, so I like giving you guys your summer break. Enjoy your time. Get a little bit of practice in, but don't kill yourself early game. You know, don't burn yourself out. Anthony. Also first year in esports. Yeah. No, it's Adam's first year too, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I think it's like everybody but David. It's their first year. Also, Marvel Rivals player that we were Nationals cut off. Just missed it. But hey, same thing for Adam. You won this one. How you feeling on that?
Feel really good. It was like probably the most stressful game of Overwatch I've ever played. That's for sure. I guess multiple games. I don't know. It kind of bummed me out I didn't get to play Genji, but but I think I was doing pretty decent on Reaper.
I mean, no, your Reaper was very good. Like at the start, some of it was a little rough, but towards the end, I mean, your ults were just perfect timing, dropping in from the top. You held a lot of points, just shredding through like 3 people. They were very well timed ults, combining them with people. I think your guys' ult usage towards the end of that series got very good. Like a lot of times, you guys were just spamming them. I mean. Granted, David was his old self. He did Kiriko ult with nobody alive. Don't know why he did that, but that's a point for another time. But no, your Reaper ults were perfectly timed, shredding through people today. You had some beautiful TPs just right behind people that they just had no idea, and you just would kill them and then move on.
I love the fast TP perk. It's so good. Like by the time they hear it, I'm like already there. So it's like. It's great.
And even your like escape TPs, like I play Reaper sometimes. I'm terrible at Reaper. I don't know how you're bad at like a person who's just a shotgun. I can't play Reaper to save my life, and then I TP and then I just die. Like my TP never works.
It's just a lot of just engagement. I think playing dive kind of helps. Like even though we weren't really hard diving today, we were more brawl. It's just a lot of like cooldowns and like all the times that I had a big Reaper roll is just because I was waiting for beat. Like they didn't know. Like I just kept asking, do they use beat? Do they use beat? Like I was waiting to press Q. Like I wanted it. So yeah, it was a good game.
Happy for you. Raise a banner. You get to tell your mom that it was time well put in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've been waiting for me for like 30
I know. Listen, just go home, pull up the VOD, and be like, just watch the entire series, and you'll understand. Like. Yeah. It'll all be up there, and no, I hope you guys hold on to this for a long time. I hope this is a very nice core highlight memory for you guys during your high school career. And again, thank you for the job security, and everybody else, thank you guys for watching. That is your Bosco Tech Overwatch champions. Thank you all. Yeah. And we will see you next season, because that is it for this year. However, in June, turn into the ESC Nationals stream to watch this man and his duo compete for a national title in Fortnite duos. But thank you all year who have shown support. Thank you everybody who tunes in, all the parents out there, other school members. Thank you very much. We appreciate you guys always tuning in and showing love. And yeah, that's going to conclude the chapter on the spring season. We got 2 banners in the house, and we'll see you next time. Peace.